Welcome again to another game of the First Alliance Cup. This one has been much anticipated. It is Alexshellnot as Gondor up in the top on ROTWK map versus Alrik. Alrik is a Russian player. Is very famous, very well known in that community. And as a matter of fact, very anticipated game. On the Discord server, link in the description of this tournament, there's a voting system, and this match was even split, 50-50. There was more than almost 40 votes, and it was a total even split on who people thought was going to win. So yes, Alex is a big fan of his stable start. He does a lot of stables delete, and it looks like, well, have a look, what's Alrik doing? He's come over here. I don't know why. His son, yeah, so Alrik has opted for a third farm instead of what Alex is doing. But he's still going for the stables. So two stable starts, two cav starts, but very different ones. And that's pretty game-changing difference, if I'm being honest. Alex has, his economy is going to be slightly weaker, obviously, in the late game. He can't even afford a farm right now. But what he can afford is his Pen of the Gallon Knights instantly. Whereas Alrik hasn't even, he's only just finished building his stables and only just bought them too. So yes, now that Alex is building his, he deleted it. Now he's building his third farm. He can delete his stables, as he often likes to do. He's making his barracks. But yeah, he's had a considerable time advantage. He's sacrificed a little bit of early economy for time. He's gone two stables, two farms and a stable for his start, as opposed to three then a stable for Alrik's. There's two differences. Oh man, look at the damage. He's deleted it, but still. There's two differences in this counter. First of all, well, obviously he took out the farm, but second of all, Alex got his Horn of Gondor off seconds before Alrik did. It's just a split second, and only that split second difference made it so that in the end he had half his battalion left over, even though they're all damaged and one died to the fort. Whereas Alrik only had the one guy. So yeah, it's only that 1 second of when Alex had his Horn of Gondor and Alrik didn't. It changed everything. It was so crucial. There's a double barrack start from Alex. I wonder if he'll creep. Okay, because he has time. I like this from Alrik. He's gotten his second cav battalion out, and as long as he has keeps his good micro, that'll be really good. I like that play. He does need to, well, obviously keep them alive for good micro. You see, yeah, he didn't take any casualties from even though they were pikes, because he must have hit the side, and so it doesn't count as a trample. Might get a builder kill. Is it? No XD today. But let's check it out. He'll have these pikes on chasing, and them on attacking. No, the clansmen won't come out fast enough, I don't think. Let's see, they're both going for double barracks. I like that. I guess he kind of can, because they know that the other player is going to delete their stables. So, I mean, he kind of can, I suppose. No archery ranges out yet. You probably could take out this farm, but it's risky and not really worth it at this stage, honestly. He wants to keep this battalion alive. What's this is being, well, naturally. Okay, so yes, Alex definitely wants to keep his one battalion alive, and he's pretty good at it, keeping those cav alive. He's got excellent micro, and I wonder if Alrik's doing the same. No, well, so far he's got this dude just hanging out in the back. But yeah, these guys are chasing him around. There's a trap that the other player can fall into when you go for a cav start like this, when you get Pen of the Gallons, and that's to just spam pikes. Cav are just like magic in that they automatically make your enemy spam pikes, and you can take such advantage of that. But I don't think either player here are going to fall into this trap. Even Alex, he has one pike and two clansmen, so that he can take out enemy pikes, which don't seem to be here. Which, yeah, because if he had spammed pikes, if he had given in to the fact that, yeah, this guy's going full pikes and nothing else. Okay, well, I went out for a second and lost my train of thought, but something about cav and pikes and cav pikes, I don't know. I will say again that I very much like the fact that he's gone for 2 cav. As long as he can revive this battalion, that'd be massively advantageous, because in the mid stage of the game, even this 1 battalion is just not enough. Like, if he has enough archers and even enough swordsmen, yeah, it can be, these Penrith Gallants are not very strong. They can be taken out very quickly. So they're not invincible, is what I'm saying. And having 2 would be a major advantage. Let's see. Yeah, I'll check the eco again. They're both doing fairly well. It's fairly even. In terms of power points, also fairly even, but Alex is ahead. He's gotten a lot more harassing done, and a lot more kills, I'd say. So even this guy, they're having a really tough time. They might not get out. They didn't. Ooh. Now who was this? That was Alex's cav that died. It's so hard to tell in a mirror because Age of the Ring doesn't have team colors, but you can slightly tell because of when somebody uses a buff, say, and also who's fighting, obviously. So I'd say Alex has the major advantage here, and he's used the heal. Nice, that's his second tier 2. He's taking advantage of the fact that he's ahead, whereas Alrik, he must be saving for a tier 2. It's got to be the case. Gondor doesn't have the strongest tier 2s in the game. They're kind of meh. They do the trick on occasion. But yeah, there's some much better ones out there, that's for sure. Who's this? Oh, there's clansmen being chased down by pikes. You wouldn't think you'd see that. Yeah, he's attempted to harass, but these guys they're both on aggressive, and they're just not going to do anything, I don't think. Check Alrik's. Oh, that was Alrik's scout that just died. Okay, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. I don't think he has any left. So as far as I know, I think both players are out of cav right now. So they lost it a decent amount of time. But yeah, I think Alrik needed this well that he got. Might have needed a bit sooner. Who's this? Is this Alex that's harassing, or is it Alrik that's... okay, he's defending. Good. This is Alex's only unit. In terms of... see how much... yeah, okay. Alrik seems to have way more troops. Just the volume of his is much better. He has... that's because, well, he has an archery range, which Alex doesn't so far. What Alex does have is this guy, Denethor, who is absolutely broken right now, and is leveling up instantly. Let's see. No, yeah, he's sticking with his 2 barrack start. No for long thus far. It's just for... yeah, Denethor is the only hero, but he'll make a massive difference. Even his fear, that's a game changer. There it goes. That means he can kill all of this without these guys even making a difference. This is the tier 2 from Alrik. It has, these guys are decent at taking out troops. But the only other advantage, I think, is that it removes leadership. And aside from Denethor's, Alex doesn't have much leadership anyway. Okay, so these guys belong to Alrik. They're heading around trying to kill things. Alex, he wants his farm up here. I don't think he's seen it yet, but he's guessed there's something up there. Because it's pretty, in games of this caliber, it's pretty common for a farm to be around here. And I'm honestly surprised that Alex hasn't had farms of his own around here. Yeah, as I say it, there he goes. What a legend. Okay. But yeah, okay, Denethor does excellent building damage, as well as Berethor when he summons them, which he can right now at level 6. There he is. Okay, but all the action... Alex has some troops there, but the action seems to be here, which Alrik seems to be winning, even though he hasn't used his rally call yet. I wonder if he's going to... oh, he's already used it, that's the thing. Okay, he's... oh, excellent harass up here, and well done, generally. Oh, okay. Marketplace for Alrik, very strong in Gondor. And the stables, oh, I love to see it. He's rebuilt his stables, which, yeah, it's pretty good. This is what I mean about, like, Penrith Gallants sometimes just not being enough. I mean, these are all clansmen, no pikes in here, but it just got wrecked. This guy barely managing to escape. Oh, oh no. Unlucky for Alex there. But here, he's the interesting tower placement. But Berithor, his guards, and just everything else. Trebuchet too. That's very powerful. Instantly taking it out. That's a big play. So yes, he could very well take out this archery range before these guys even get here. Trebuchet could slow them down. The other thing the Trebuchet is good at doing is taking out fortress expansions. If the enemy has, all these, the Trebuchet can just hit all of them at the same time. Even if he aims to the fortress, he'll hit every one of the Trebuchet expansions around the front and do decent damage to it. Maybe 2 or 3 hit for some of them, I'd say. Excellent damage on the barracks as well. He's taken it out. Well done on Alrik's part, but he'll lose a farm for it, which I think is a good trade. He's lost a farm to defend his barracks from the trebuchet. Alrik has the numbers here. Check the command points again. Yeah, I mean, he definitely has a greater volume of troops, even if he has less. Oh, actually, they're about the same command points wise. So yeah, I'd be a little worried if I was Alex here, or at least cautious. Yes, excellent on the market kill. Is Denethor's on full health? You never know. Okay. Okay. See how this battalion does. He's attacked the sides this time, which, I don't think these guys are going to be very successful. They haven't trampled much, and obviously Horn of Gondor. Let's check it out. I see there seems to be a lot of little engagements, which, yeah, Alrik is winning. Even though his base is very much destroyed, he is winning these little engagements, like the one up here. So yes, the volume of troops is helping him out massively. I wonder, more Penthagons on the way. That's cool, that's always good to see. Let's check out, Alex seems to have all the eco down here, come on. Oh no, sorry, that is, yeah, this is Alrik's. I see. I wonder what died there. Oh, something died to walks, fellas. But the two armies seem very empty at the moment. Alex, no farm for Alex just yet. Interesting. Yeah, and Alrik doesn't have the bonus that he would have gotten. Okay. I'll go through the command points. The power points definitely are in Alex's favor thus far. He just has more of them. They're going to help like a fair bit. Alrik seems to be rushing. What's after this? He can get Rohirrim summon after Glades of Ithilien. That might be it. I don't remember if there's another option for him right now. Okay, this is from Alrik. Yeah, this guy. He might be able to try and he might be meaning to try to take out a Denethor with range. Maybe the case. Very good, nice. You probably want Faramir too. Faramir is very strong overall. This is for a Gondor v Gondor mirror. Seen surprisingly little heroes. There's been nothing here. It's Denethor versus Berigond over there, and that's been it, honestly. The eco, they've both done a decent job of eco harassment. Is this a Rohirrim? It is. Oh, very early in the game for that. And they've done a fantastic job to engagement down here. But yeah, defenders coming to meet it. Rohirrim obviously killing these clansmen, and they'll probably get some eco damage too. They'll probably do pretty well there. Let's check out. Okay, these guys just ran into pikes, but they seem to be doing okay. Good shot from Berigond. Yeah, all heroes with abilities like that just excellent against Cav. They wreck them. It's absolutely insane. Another farm down, and more clansmen down too. Here it goes. He's already starting a good job of building back up. He's been fairly successful. I like it. And yes, the heal from Alex is used on Denethor and the rest of his army. Ring was accidentally left off. I don't mind ringing in games, but you know, some players don't like it. What's going over here? More harass, and even here he's looking for some farms too. Okay, and ooh, that might have been a mistake because cave trolls are buffed. I don't think these spearmen could take it out unless they were level 2. Level 2 they might have a chance. But yeah, no, that was definitely an unlucky accident. You see, these are Alex's troops, I do believe. Chasing, I'm pretty sure these are Alrik's because they're debuffed, which would be Denethor's doing. Unless, no, they both Alrik. I didn't know. Oh, so Alrik got the ring somehow. Okay. So all Alex seems to have right now is, well, these have a couple of battalions up here and more on the way. What's that? Was that Beragond? Oh no, Berith. Okay. Phew. If Beragond died, then that's a lot of money down the drain for Alrik. Which, yes, I like the pick Western Winds because you can just combo it with so much. There's like unlimited possibilities there. And level 2, excellent. I love to see Arnorian Knights. Alright. There hasn't been much. I'm glad he's coming down here because there hasn't been much competition on this side. There's been a little harassment up here from Alex. Yeah, most of the action has been like here or up here, which this is a pretty large army from Alrik here. And Alex doesn't have much. He has a lot of cav, but in the way of killing these guys, he might need a bit more, because there's just the sheer spam. You got to build up. Ooh, well done, Alrik. Yes, good catch. A lot of spearmen here for someone whose enemy doesn't have a stables just yet, but it's always good to have safe stables. Western Wind's been paired with a trebuchet. Oof, they'll do a lot of damage. Actually, well, the damage hasn't been massive, but it has meant that this guy can just come in and do whatever he wants without the pikemen being left in behind. Okay. I don't think we're going to see many upgrades from this game, unless it goes massively late. I don't think it will, if I'm being honest. It looks to be like both players, instead of going for upgrades, they seem to be heading for 25 power points. That might be the case. Trebuchet doing some good work. Almost gonna sneeze. That's why my nose is twitching. Okay, he's back to double barracks and archery range versus still double barracks and stables. Okay, that's a close match. Far out. Yeah, you can look at the map's kind of obscured by the ring there, but yeah, you can definitely see Alex has the advantage, and he's almost going to take him out. Where's the other troops? Oh, that's kind of a massive push. He did trample some spearmen, but he has most battalions alive. I think he's managed to keep the battalion, which is pretty good. Oh, the ranger, that was the ranger that got a few kills. Well done. That was unexpected. Okay, trebuchet disappearing. Probably won't use the ring, but it'd be cool if he did. I don't know. Ring heroes aren't so bad in this mod. Like, they're not, especially like Frodo and stuff. It's not like a be all and end all. If you have it, you win. If you don't have it, then you lose. It's kind of average. Yeah, don't mind it at all. Here is Alrik. Oh, his hasn't expanded too much. It hasn't been overwhelming expansion considering the amount of units that he has, and that's probably due to the cav. He just physically can't expand until he gets rid of these cav, because they can just be anywhere on the map. You could even split them up and he'd just have no chance at all. No chance. Okay, oh yeah, these guys are dying pretty fast. He needs to watch out. Those cav are going to be on the way. Here's a push from Alex. I bet he's going to take out this. Depending on what heroes he has here. Denethor died at some stage. He must have. We haven't seen him in ages. Which means, yeah, that means that Beragond is the only hero on the field thus far. Unless you can see him. my vision is slightly impaired because I'm not wearing glasses at all. It's not too good. But yeah, okay. These guys are not getting any experience, but the harass has been pretty good. Marketplace back up, we saw that already. 17 power points. He's on the way for, I do believe it's Eagles. I do believe. And on this side, he's not really close. Alex, he hasn't seemed to, he has rebuild, but other than that, I don't remember. Oh, it must have been the ethylene wood that he just bought. Because he might have put it over the top of Alrik's ethylene wood. That'd be kind of clever, I think. One of Gondor on these guys. They're pretty nice. Nicely done. And it's been very back and forth so far. I'd say Alex has kind of had a steady, like a slight advantage for a lot of the game, especially when he took out all the production buildings down here. Third barracks for Alrik. I like it. He's really digging into this spam. He's fully committed to this spam. Not too bad. Okay, but other than that, other than the slight the small victories every now and then, it's been pretty well balanced, and you can definitely tell why so many people were waiting for it. And yeah, this interestingly, he hasn't been creeped, but he may be doing that right now. Let's check it out. He's got him. He could. It's probably wasn't his aim. I imagine he was going for the farm, but he could creep if he really wanted to. Oh yeah, he lost a few, but that battalion is secure. Where's the rest of his cav? I hope it hasn't died. Far out. That'd be that's a pretty solid loss. That's all the cav he has left. Compare that to like the amount Alrik has. If he sends that in right now, Faramir, yeah, I like it. Yes, Faramir is extremely overpowered along with Denethor. Probably, well, at this stage of the game, for how much they cost, are Gondor's best heroes by far. Yeah, compared to how much they cost. Or he's kind of sitting around. He must be scared of this cav. This cav has been totally intimidating. He's worried that any second now there's going to be Enorian knights charging down here, and he has to defend. It means he hasn't been on the attack much. He's just waiting for Alex to come. Hasn't been too good. It's interesting in the tower there. He's even gone for the upgrade too. Okay, alright, respectable. Oh, okay. A decent amount of cav here, 3 battalions altogether. Alrik has the bigger army, but this ability is back along with the trebuchets. Rohirrim might have something to say about it, I'd say. And Eagles are almost here. So the power points, like, fairly even. Western Winds goes in, and the trebuchet, I imagine, will too. Unless he doesn't even need it. Far out, look at that damage! Oh my goodness, this is what I meant when I say Faramir is OP. I mean, every pike is gone, all these swordsmen and very low health, and every archer gone too. This is at level 1. Level 1, he gets basically a wizard blast that's bigger than the wizard blast that he can do from afar too. And it's pretty incredible. He doesn't, I don't think he levels up from the damage that the arrow volley does, as far as I know. But it's still very strong, very strong. This is probably Denethor's debuff, which removes leadership, which is interesting. But okay, I'd say, oh yeah, it was the sheer amount and caliber of heroes that Alex has got this battle. The Eagles are so close, so look at that. Ooh, he's just waiting to click that button. Denethor's on low health, he has to watch out. Here's the Eagles. Where are they be? They're summoned, not here. On the base. Alright, check there's 1, 2, 3 archer towers, 4 even in the back. Okay, 4, I don't know if that's enough, honestly. 4 archer towers to 4 Eagles, it's so fast, it's going down so fast. He has his rebuild still. Is he gonna, has he seen it? He must not have seen it. No! Oh, unlucky Alex. Come on. Oh, that was such a shame. And only 2 eagles remaining. I'd say the rebuild probably would have saved him, if I'm being totally honest. Eagle, oh yeah, I'd say it's going to take out the stables before it dies. Yeah, this army goes in Alex's. Even the army Alex seems to be losing right now. There's massive change ever since he got definitely that 3rd barracks out. But even before, Alrik has had the army advantage all game. So I just had a ton of troops compared to Alex's heroes, which I'd say heroes are probably the way to go. But army spam has worked out so far for Alrik, so I don't know, maybe who am I to judge? Oh, look at that damage, that's just unfair. It was like a minute ago that he did the last one, and now just another army has been totally wiped. Okay, Alex, have a look for his builders. Are there anywhere? He would have had some. I know Alrik only killed 1 builder. He's got to be saving. Oh, here he is. Yeah, okay. He's got to be saving for a fort. He has enough money. But yes, the army is definitely in Alex's favor. This tower's garrisoned, so this army may well lose. But he has troops up here. These both belong to Alex. Oh no, so actually, this one's out. Oh, they have 1 each right next to each other. That's new. Okay, I believe it. Okay, he's taking it out. I wonder why. I mean, Alex has great. Was that Denethor dying? Ooh, he was so close. It must have been the Palantir that he just used. That was the soundbite. I do know. Okay. It's really hard to tell which player just quit just now, but I have heard that Alex won Alex won that game. So I think it may have been Alrik that quit, which is pretty incredible. I don't know why. It was so even at the end. It was so even. Alex didn't have a fort, and he only just had money to. I don't know why he quit. Just a little more patience, it would have been possible to pull it off. I think. But no, Alrik gave up, which means the first match out of a possible 3, the best of 3, goes to Alex. So well done to that man. Ooh, okay, this is the second game. Which if Alex wins could be it for him. This is Alex's chosen Gondor again. He is a very big fan. What's this? Is this like fast barracks? It is. I like it. I'm very inspired. It's a bold move, the fast barracks. But another thing I like is this forge start. Not too bad. See how it fares. Fast barracks may well counter it, if I'm being honest, or at least do decent damage, depending on whether he makes a 3rd one or these guys. Okay, he's got his brilliant encampment out. So hobbits will be on the way. Hobbits probably lose. I mean, definitely lose 1v1 to clansmen. For value for money, I'd definitely say clansmen would win. Yeah, imagine. It's hard to imagine 2 battalions of hobbits versus 1 battalion of clansmen. What do you think? It'd be pretty close, but value for money, the clansmen are definitely incredible. What Alex is going to do here is going to creep with these guys, and then by the time these guys have creeped, his 2nd battalion will be out, and they can go in at the same time. This protects him from any cav that he might have, for whatever reason, and yeah, so it means that he does decent damage, and he'll have 2 battalions out by the time that Alrik only has the 1. Yeah, he must be going to creep too. He started with a Brilliant Town's Guard, which are not going to do well if the clansmen have anything to say about it. I mean, the cost's the same, but like the damage, the difference is incredible. I'd like to see. I imagine Lynn here, Spearman, would win against the Brilliant Town Guards, but yeah, it'd be fairly close, I'd say, maybe. Yes, here they are. They've just been built. Yes, excellent. Oh, is that Farmer 22? He must have. Oh, he's gone pretty nuts on the eco. You'll love to see it. No, oh, for a second there, it looked like Alex was tempted to creep twice. Could you imagine? That's just baller move right there. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 furnaces for Alrik. Sorry, forges, not furnaces. Same thing. Okay, this one, he wants to defend his forge right here. They're in Porcupine, defensive, and even Horn too. Okay, but even so, they're going to get cut down by the clansmen, especially with Horn, obviously. Because they don't attack as much. Unless they start attacking before they go into Porcupine, they barely attack if they're in Porcupine. Just classically, that's not all the time, but there's some of the time. They're just less likely to attack, I guess. Decent damage on the forges. Forges have much more armor, but it's not going to do anything against 2 battalions with a Horn. But yeah, they're taking their time, but yeah, obviously it's going to go down. There's no chance otherwise. This second battalion went for this forge. It must have been close enough to the fortress to kill these guys. Maybe it was these hobbits, but I don't know. Decent damage. Oh, come on, Alex is going for the builder. No way. Now that's baller. Oh, didn't see it. Well done. He might lose the battalion, but that's worth it cost efficiency wise. Definitely worth it. These 2 archers are getting damaged here. He lost a few. What's this? Oh, okay. He's opted for the orchard instead of the forge, as a replacement over here. These archers, they need to be like around here, or they're not going to kill anything. I mean, I guess they can even stealth too if they're in the trees over there. But yeah, he needs another battalion. And everything so far has been in Ulrich's base. I'd like to check out the eco from Alex. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. That may be it. Okay. He's fairly confident then. Fairly confident that he can pull this back. The Cav, excellent against Rivendell. Yes, good pick because he doesn't have any bikes right now. Is it a library? Whoa. I don't see a library used very much. Not in this stage of the game anyway. Okay, he's kept this Cav well, as I'd say, likely to be on the way. And another one coming up behind it. Okay, library's almost built. Okay, he's defended okay so far, has Alrik. But his economy, even though Alex hasn't seen this, his economy is damaged. And yeah, late game, now that Alex has the money, he might have just spent it on something, probably Cav. Now that Alex has the money, yeah, it might be a pretty short game, which is very high skill from Alex. He's played that very well. He should be proud. Okay, his archers need to get back just a little bit. Poor fellas. Okay. What else is happening? More and more Cav. He hasn't stopped so far. It's just been Cav and Clansmen. Some bikes. But yeah. Doing very well. Is he going to... Ooh, he lost some Cav. But they did alright. Lost about half a battalion each. But okay, zoom in. These are both buffed. For the most part, it looks like Alrik's going to be winning this endeavor just because the Cav can't do anything. He's okay with that though because he can harass, obviously. What else is happening? Some more excellent harass. Some good macro there from Alex, and I do like this map. It's very big. There's a lot that you can do. You can send troops from any direction, and it's very Forza-y. And very beautiful too. I like it. It's very pretty. Okay, I don't think. Ooh, this might be the only thing that'd make Alex change up his strategy if he has to. He's bought this ability, which puts Noldor in. It's pretty cost effective, I have to say. It's about 800 or 1,000, give or take. But yeah, great for defending, great for turtling. But turtling isn't going to win this game. because Alex can do whatever he wants while he's turtling. He doesn't have to attack. He can have siege, he can creep, he can get everything that's here. Even ranges from the end, maybe, who knows. The possibilities are endless, whereas Alrik would be stuck in his base. Okay, he's going on the offensive, which I like, but I don't think he'll last longer. There's only 2 battalions here. Oh, okay. Let's check. I wonder how tanky these Noldor are. Oh, he's taking. He did put him to half health, so they're not like totally overpowered. But they do alright defense wise. He stopped a lot of the harass from being able to happen. More Lamadon always, and the siege obviously. Yes, Alex has seen those things, and he just can't do it without siege. That's what he needs right now. He has the opportunity to expand a lot. There's all this space that he isn't really using yet. He hasn't really had to so far, but he could creep this and get even more space. But I think his harassment is making up for that fact. Even his lack of eco, his harassment has been excellent this game. Second thing out, I like that he got the trebuchets before he upgraded it. That means that his trebuchets can be moving while the upgrade is being researched. He has to research it and then wait for the trebuchets to move. Both things can kind of happen at the same time, the moving and the upgrading. Okay, man, kind of okay damage, but he doesn't need any more than that if he has army superiority. Okay. Checking power points and command points. Alex definitely is ahead on command points. Whoopsie daisy. And power points is in his favor too. Okay. Ooh, he's lost a few cav there. But the Athelian wood might help out. Definitely the Athelian Rangers would defend the trebuchets pretty nicely. It's a pretty good pick. From Tungaride. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a tornado. That's a very strong Rivendell power. Some consider it, kind of too overpowered to use. But this is the tournament; anything goes. Okay, because that would take out at least like this amount of battalions if it was used just there. Yes, he has gone with it. Let's see, is he going to use it? They're okay, like they're not totally clumped up right now. It wouldn't be the best time to use it, but it's possible. Okay, even the trebuchets are helping out. I like it. And okay, good defense from Alrik using his pikes, but it hasn't mattered because he doesn't have enough pikes left over. Now what is that? Oh, that's the. There he is. He used that on the trebuchets, which is interesting. It didn't insta-kill them, unfortunately for Alrik. But it's done okay. I think it was hoping it would insta-kill. Let's see. Yeah, okay. He needs to use his army superiority to just take out these and move forward. Okay, Alrik has given up for the second game, going to Alex. I like it. Okay, but yeah, that was all. I'll catch you later, maybe doing a third one of these. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll catch you then. It'll be kind of cool. Laters.